I think I have been procrastinating for long enough, so today guys I have decided to make the ultimate and definitive guide a newcomer will need to play and enjoy Asphalt 8 without spending a single dollar in 2023. The game won't change as much as it did in the previous years, so I can assure you all guys that most of the information contained here won't expire. Either if you are an old player trying to catch up or a newcomer trying to have fun with a free-to-play game, I definitely think this video will help you all. So let's begin with it. First of all, I want this guide to be straight on topic and easy to understand, so let's start with a few considerations you must keep in mind in order to understand this video content on a way easier way. Starting with the currencies we have in Asphalt 8. You can use credits to get cards, decals, and to convert wildcards in the storage. Nothing else. You get credits basically for playing races in events and multiplayer. Then we have fusion coins, which you can use to buy cards as well, but most importantly, to upgrade them. You get fusion coins from events, multiplayer, and gauntlet basically, and you can use tokens to get cards and to refill the event's fuel if you don't want to wait. You can skip some special event conditions with tokens as well, and then we have the butchers, which can be obtained for free and are useful to get some cards and skip some conditions at some special events. Not in all of them, but still. If you are a free-to-play player, you can completely forget about the butchers because you won't need them to progress at all. And now let's move into something else and let's talk about the car upgrades. Here in Asphalt 8 are quite expensive nowadays and requires parts including pro kits. You can obtain the pro kits converting wild cards in the storage and the parts from events and at the multiplayer and gauntlet shop. Ultimate cars are those which are fully upgraded from the very beginning and you don't need to upgrade them at all, but obviously that kind of cars are way harder to get. There is an almost impossible item to obtain without spending real money called the Ultimate Upgrade, which completely upgrades your card to the max stat if you use it. On the other hand, we have the Direct Upgrades, which if you apply one of them, it completely upgrades one single level of one single stat of any card you want. You can obtain direct upgrades from the different classes, from events, and at the Treasure Rush. You have more info about the Treasure Rush in case you want to find out in the video link below. But anyways, let's move to the boosters. In order to race at your full potential, you will have to use 3 boosters, which are Nitro, Extra Tank, and Tuning Kit. Double credits are not that useful anymore, so I won't even mention them at all. You can get from the multiplayer and gauntlet stores, playing time-limited events, special events, and after subscribing to my channel, clicking on the link of this video description where I will post a link that will give you a few free boosters completely for free every single month. All the parts and boosters you get will be stored for a limited time in the inbox, from where you can either convert them into fusion coins if you don't need them or move them into your inventory. All the unclaimed items from your inbox will be automatically turned into fusion coins if you don't move them to the inventory. Without spending real money, your inventory capacity will be of 200, but watching 10 inventory ads per day, you can increase it up to 800. So keep that in mind in case you want a bigger inventory. Also, play career to unlock the special events at first and the racing pass. I wouldn't recommend you to spend a lot of resources getting cards to play in career, and instead I will just go for the basic stuff to get, like 100 stars, where you will unlock everything that requires career stats. Talking about the racing pass, by the way, it doesn't really change your game experience, so for the price it offers, you lose absolutely nothing if you completely ignore it. Talking about the car hunts, you basically do some missions, get coins, you advance in the timeline, and you can get cars if you pay for the premium pass, which doesn't extend for all the car hunts, just for the current one. Special events give some really nice free rewards, but to get the car you will need to own several other cars, so at first don't feel rushed, because most of the special event cars are not even as good as the cars I will show you later. Then we have multiplayer. There are 2 seasons in this game right now. In classic season, you start playing with cars you own in the lowest class, and as you rise from one league to the next one, you can play with the cars from your previous league and the new one. You get paired against rivals with similar rank to you, and in Master, you can use any car you own from the very beginning of the season, so use your faster car, specifically the S-Class ones, to have a better advantage. I will give a tip here, which is try to play multiplayer in the middle of each season. Let's remember that each season lasts 14 days in order to face easier opponents with more points. You will get multiplayer badges for doing 10 races on each multiplayer season every day, and you can use that badges on the multiplayer store. Another tip, save that badges because you could eventually get an S-Class car with them. Then we have the Gauntlet mode. In Gauntlet, you basically need 5 cars. You play a race with your 5 best cars, and that will be your defense. After setting it, you will be able to challenge other players who set their defenses as well, and if you win them, you will get rating and rank up in the leaderboard. If others lose to your defense, you will get points as well, and if others wins you will lose points, same as if you lose to others. The higher players at the end of the leaderboard every week get nice rewards, and if you do 5 races a day, doesn't matter if you win or if you lose, you will get daily rewards as well. As you get better cars, you will reach higher leagues and way better daily rewards. Then we have time-limited events, which as a beginner, you should play the weekly event that takes place every car hunt, where you can try the car hunt featured car fully upgraded for free, and you can get 300,000 fusion coins if you finish into the best 5% players. Other events will require a S-Class car fully upgraded in order to obtain all the rewards, but meanwhile you can get as much as you can with lower cars to start, like upgrading your garage. Alright, so once everything I wanted to consider before explaining the plan has been said, it's time to tell you guys which car you should go for in order to progress as fast as possible. Okay, so this is the plan, alright? First of all, start playing career. Save up as many credits as possible, and eventually you will get the chance to unlock the Corvette C3, which is a great car for multiplayer, and it's ultimate, so you won't have to spend anything else on upgrades. Play classic multiplayer with it, reach elite, and free try events, collect as many fusion coins as possible. That's the main goal. Once that you have enough fusion coins, save up and slowly upgrade the Nissan 370Z Special Edition, which is a really nice C-Class car that you can obtain completely for free connecting your progress with Facebook. Once it is fully upgraded, there are 2 paths that you could follow, alright? So the first path is a bit longer, but will allow you to reach Elite League faster in classic multiplayer in the long term. Okay, so after fully upgrading the Nissan Special Edition, save credits and get the 2010 Bentley Super Sport. Save fusion coins and get the Agera R, which is an ultimate car that you don't need upgrades at all, and that way you will have a good car on each class, which will allow you to clean faster in classic multiplayer and will allow you to get an S-Class car way faster. The second path is to focus on getting an S-Class car available to purchase at the garage and upgrading it, which will give you an advantage in Master Season. Cars to look for which are for free, for example, are the Lamborghini Centenario, the Koenigsegg Regera, the Battista, the Faraday, the Sian, the Divo, the Ultima, the Devil 16, the McLaren X2, among others, but that are the main cars. Okay, so after unlocking and fully upgrading your S-Class car, you will be able to do way better times on the vast majority of daily events, as well as you will be able to compete with advantage on Master Season. Once you get that car fully upgraded, your goal will be to get 5 S-Class cars fully upgraded. That way, you will be able to reach Elite League in Gauntlet, where the best rewards await you and the length of this guide will be over. From there, you can start getting other cars from lower classes if you want to have, more options on each class, or maybe focus more on other S-Class cars for Gauntlet. Of course, this game requires patience in order to advance up to a certain level, but I can assure you guys that once that you get your first S-Class car fully upgraded, it really changed your perspective. All what I mentioned in this video can be achieved completely for free, but it's true that from time to time some interesting offers may appear, which will help you a lot if you decided to purchase them. I really hope this video helped to clarify any doubts about the way Asphalt 8 is nowadays. Make sure to subscribe in order to not to miss anything about Asphalt 8 and Asphalt 9, and I will see you really soon as usual with much more Asphalt content. Goodbye guys!
My body, my body, feel it in my body.